recording it. You gotta stand in that car. Because I'm gonna go. If you want, you can go inside with me when we're gonna knock them off. I wouldn't do that. I would watch it. Oh, they're checking it out already.
They're like this. Oh. Wait, are they getting in a box?
You watch. They'll all go in that box. All at once, because when he goes that way, I'm gonna go on the inside. I'm gonna go, bang, and they'll all fall off.
Oh look, he's getting them. That's a good
have to
one.
hit that pretty hard, I think. That door.
You want to hit it from inside?
Yeah, I'd say we hit it from the inside.
Let's do it.
We will. I will. You're gonna stand outside and watch the bees. It'll be more exciting on the outside.
Hey, Dad, look.
Yeah. Yeah, you're goofy.
No running around.
No, they'll get you.
It says everybody has to be
Is he going to give us honey?
very calm.
Calm. No honey yet. You ready? All right. William, go over by the car. Yeah?
Oh yeah.
But again,
You gotta understand,
they're on the
they're in
small
here
part.
too.
They're on the small part of the door. The walk-in door? Yeah, that's better. Good. A little bit lower.
What's that?
Hit a little lower. Yeah.
Are they off?
They're at the top part of the walk-in door where the upright section. Oh yeah?
Well, they're on the inside too.
Oh, they are.
About now.
Upright section of the walk-in door. And it's
going in. Could take a little while. They say they're going up the ladder.
All right, yeah.
I'm in the string. I go before and I got my shoes and we go like this. And then we cut the granite. And then we should stop around here.
You think she's in there? That stick that's on the edge of the door? Are they going in there? Yeah, the first thing I thought was the door. I don't have that thing.
As long as my spine
Let's see if I can get stung. Yeah, they've got their cell phones all together, so these bees are going to go into this hive. I got to be careful because I can't get stung too much. So now I'm going to zoom in. You see them going up that ladder he put up? So the queen is in there. I have a bee landed on me. It's thinking it wants to sting me, I think. Yeah. So they're just crawling right up in there. They're going down into the what do they call that? A nook. Yeah. Watch this. Oh, he just took off. She just took off. Oh yeah. Going right up in there. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? Can I zoom in anymore? No, I can't zoom in anymore. And if you see on the door there, there's a bunch of them there. I should go and knock them off again. What they're doing is they're smelling where the queen was, and they'll just stay there. They'll stay there and die there. They'll never go in if you don't knock them off. But I'm not too close. I'm not too far. I'm maybe 10 feet away. They're not going to sting me because I'm not doing anything to piss them off. You can see they got different colors on them. They're more interested in getting a new home. But this is cool. So anyways, what brought us here today was a rain gauge. And that rain gauge is over to my left. I'll swing it over. See the little John Deere tractor? That's where the rain gauge was, and we saw all these bees, and there's the swarm. So I made a phone call, and now we've got bees. Yeah, no, they just hang out there, and they
There's a
were.
lot less. Yeah, there's a lot less.
Oh yeah, they're going in.
Yeah.
They are going in, and
And those guys may be hanging. That's not. I've seen that where a group of them are like holdouts or something.
yeah, they'll stay there. They'll die there.
No, they'll eventually go in.
You think?
This simply stay here till tomorrow morning. Probably.
Right. Well, you'll
Well,
close
once
the
it's
lid. Right?
dark, I'll close the lid. Yeah.
Yeah, so they're doing their thing. Yeah.
It's incredible.
So what are you going to do with them after that? You're going to put them into a different thing,
I'm gonna
or
put them in a regular hive.
in a regular hive? So how do you do that?
Well, that's when they get really pissed off. Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say I ain't going to be there for that one. But what do you do? Just pull the.
I'll pull those frames out,
Yep.
and then I'll just shake the box in the top.
Really? Right in the top of them.
And
Down
they'll
there.
drop in, and they're like, okay, whatever.
There you go.
Okay,
This
good.
is our new home. Yeah, it's kind of neat to see them just crawl up there. They just crawl right up out of there. There's a bunch that came in from behind. When I hit it,
Uh-huh.
they went down behind there.
Yes, I saw
And
them going in that hole there.
You can see them all on the inside there too. There's a bunch of them in there. It's a shame. It's a shame they're in there because I don't think they'll come out. Well, they might, but they seem like they're
Yeah.
on the
They're
wrong
all
side.
They're all going in there. It's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah, they're flying around. But the hive that was in the barn, and I think that is right in the corner, and they go down in the frame, and it was all in the wall. I had to kill them because there's no way you can get them out of there. You'd have to tear half the barn apart to get them out of there. But
What was it like? What,
it was in there for several years.
I mean, is it like a siding in the barn inside, or just
It's on the outside. No, right in the corner of there's a hole.
Uh-huh.
Right in the
I'm
very
saying, but
corner.
It's just born wood on the outside with the siding naturally, and on the inside is nothing, right? Or
Well, that's all studs. So I
Okay.
imagine that they had it in there.
But okay, so there was another it's not sheetrock, but there was like some other boards.
No, there's well, you can go up there if you want, but there's it's all tongue and groove board on the outside and on the inside, and then on the outside it's got just this is the plastic, but behind that is wooden, like redwood or whatever. Yeah, they're just too lazy to fly, so they crawl.
No, well, they're full of honey.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you went up to an existing hive and then yanked it, then they'd be pissed.
Yeah,
But
right.
they're all filled with honey, so it's like,
It
hey,
was kind of docile.
yeah.
Well, I know those bees that were in there before I killed them. They were not mean, but there was a lot of them in there. Yeah, they didn't sting me, but there was a lot of them in there. Like a lot of them. When I poisoned them, they come out of there. Holy shit! You wouldn't believe the amount of them. And there was probably 20 pounds of bees laid dead on here, and I imagine there was more than that on the inside. Yeah. Anyway, there they are. Bees are us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a lot of them on the inside there.